Hi, Tyrone Township. This is Chris Ropeta, Trustee. As many of you know, I challenged the Township's decision to remove me from the Planning Commission in court, and the hearing was held last Thursday. On Friday, the judge ruled in favor of the Township. I respect that decision, and I'm ready to move forward. But I want you to know and understand why this all happened. I asked the court to step in and restore my position to the Planning Commission because I felt that the Township had illegally removed me. This was not a case that decided whether or not attendance impacts the ability of Planning Commission members to effectively do their job or not. That still applies, and it does. As a matter of fact, the issue we were censured for was how it was delivered, not that attendance impacted the performance of their statutory responsibilities or not. That issue is still unresolved. I ran for office because residents were concerned about transparency and how things were being done. Over the course of 2 years attending Planning Commission meetings, I reviewed the attendance records of members and found that meeting attendance was terrible. In my business background, I know if employees miss even a small amount of work, things can fall apart and not get done. That's exactly what was happening here. Important issues like the master plan dragged on and on and on, spending well over $50,000 of your taxes for what amounts to a plan that looks just like the last plan. Poor decisions by PC members, including Kevin Ross, led to at least one lawsuit against the Township. The Planning Commission was late to the table understanding the new Michigan renewable energy law for solar, wind, and battery and what it would mean to our township. Meetings were canceled regularly as though there was nothing important to discuss or workshop. So working with Supervisor Greg Carnes and Trustee Dean Haas, I helped draft a letter about accountability. Greg signed it, and Greg delivered it as a supervisor. And even though the Planning Commission members were never held accountable, they realized that they were being watched, and since then, attendance has dramatically improved. Commissioners are showing up, coming more prepared, and actually asking questions. Even Sarah Dolman Jersey and Herman Ferguson both supported changes to the Planning Commission, which is why we moved forward. While the process to deliver these letters was different than other board members expected, Greg delivering these letters was lawful. So it comes down to a procedural disagreement for how PC members could be held accountable. That's where this began. Even though accountability and transparency were what many of us ran on for office, it turned out that it was not really what a number of board members wanted in the end. And as a result, Greg, Dean, and I were censured. Why? I believe it was because I also was pushing for transparency in other areas that included board activities and financial records that they appeared not to want questioned. And Trustee Sarah Dolman Jersey seized on the opportunity to politically attack by recommending my removal from the Planning Commission. Even Treasurer Jennifer Eden said during the public hearing that she believed I acted with good intentions, and she was right. My only goal was to fix this problem. Now, they're not stopping at removing me from the Planning Commission. They're working to recall me as trustee. And that's not free. A recall election in a township our size could cost taxpayers $70,000 or more, money that could go to roads, safety, or services not wasted on political games. I will be releasing more informational videos about my efforts thus far as one of your elected trustees, so stay tuned. I was elected to tell the truth, and I'm doing the things you elected me to do. Thank you, and God bless.